Friendship is a great thing. You may have known each other for months or years, but as you grow stronger in bond, there are certain things you begin to do to your best friend because your best friend is always down for anything. You both become a part of each other's lives. You can be so close to each other that some weird behaviors are just simply overlooked. They become a normal, fun part of your friendship because you both are this close. You can easily step over the line with what is deemed socially acceptable. You tell each other everything, and you aren't ashamed to throw buckets of alcohol at each other on a Friday just for no reason. Best friends share so much together. If you have a best friend, here are 17 weird things you both likely do together. 1. You manage each other's love lives. Your best friend often wants to manage your love life because they want you to be happy. As soon as you mention your interest in a person, they are quick to research the person to be sure the person is a perfect fit for you. If the person isn't, they'll do all they can to kick them away. If they are a perfect fit, your best friend will do everything possible to get them. And you will agree when your best friend tries to hook you up with someone you already like. You almost always get that person. 2. You plan each other's weddings. You both may not be set for marriage, but you can admit you plan each other's weddings down to the detail. You can pick out the clothes you both will wear on your wedding day, the venue, the guest, the colors, and the same size, all for fun. 3. You borrow each other's stuff so often, you forget who it really belongs to. You know the number of times you have borrowed things from your best friend without returning them, and they have done the same to you? You can't count. You both have even had moments when you're unsure who owns what anymore, because you've gotten so used to taking each other's things without making it a big deal. What's yours is hers, and what's hers is yours. 4. You talk honestly about each other's flaws. Others may lie to your face about how beautiful you are. Your best friend will admit how ugly you are, and you both would still laugh about it. Others may tell you how good your attitude is towards others, but your best friend will tell you how appalling your attitude is towards others. You'll take it in stride and simply laugh over it while receiving their suggestion to work on it. You're not both ashamed to learn each other's flaws because you have each other's backs. It's okay to be a jerk sometimes. The world may not accept you that way, but your best friend accepts and loves you, no matter what. 5. You hug it out. We all have bad days, but you know, one of the best shoulders you cry on is your best friend's shoulder. You'll have had a bad day, but then you'll hug it out with each other. 6. You feel each other's hairy legs. You just want to be sure those legs aren't too hairy to leave the house, or if they are, you want to assure your bestie it doesn't matter. 7. You visit each other uninvited. You know you don't have to knock when you're visiting your best friend anymore. It's not even considered a visit anymore. You simply barge into their house, find your way into their kitchen or their bedroom, and make yourself comfortable around the house. Their parents don't need to ask you to dinner. You're often there. You're like a part of the family, except that you come and go. You leave some of your things behind at the house, just in case you decide to spend the night, which, well, it seems you often do. 8. You've been naked in front of each other, and you're cool with it. So what if they've seen what it all looks like? It's no big deal. You're comfortable to check out each other's bodies because you know you both won't judge each other. You loosen up around each other so easily. You may even walk around their house naked when no one is at home. You value each other and have become so into each other you think it's weird when you inspect each other in the changing room. 9. You stock your home with each other's favorite foods. You know what your best friend is allergic to, and you know her favorite food. Each time you go shopping for groceries, you know your best friend will pull over at your house soon enough, and so you add to your list those foods you know they value. Fun time together with your bestie means they have to be satisfied or you will hear it from them. You don't have to like what they like. You just know you have to have those food in the house if you want your bestie to let you go easily. 10. You have entire conversations in random accents. You occasionally pretend to be British or German when you're together, and you laugh at each other's accents. You can admit how fun it is to listen to your bestie struggle to get some accents right while he or she mocks you for messing up another accent. 11. You text each other about everything. If the shoe you both bought at the mall yesterday doesn't fit, you want your best friend to know. Does the guy at your desk keep looking at you instead of filling the form in front of him? You text your best friend about it. Has your boss been such a knucklehead in the last few seconds? Your bestie needs to know it. You text them about everything, from mundane to serious things. You know they're not annoyed that you're spamming them, and you're also glad they're deluging your inbox with text messages. If it was someone else spamming your inbox, you couldn't stand it. Only your bestie could do that and get away with it. 12. You send each other fat face photos. Just for no reason, you send each other fat face photos. Some days you just need to send 20 or so fat photos back and forth via text or Snapchat. Your best friend has seen you at your worst, so you're not ashamed to throw around fat face photos back and forth. That's why you're besties. 13. You snuggle. Just because you're besties, you don't mind snuggling. You may enjoy having your personal space, but you also fancy the human touch you receive from your best friend. Have you ever caught yourself waking up beside each other and holding hands? That's just a beauty. 14. You go to the bathroom in front of each other. Just because nature calls, you don't keep any privacy when your best friend is around. You'll leave the door open and they could stand there or just sit there with you, watching you pee or carrying on your conversation with each other. You know you have a best friend when you can hardly pee all by yourself. They have to go in there with you because the conversation is just so much fun. Why miss it because nature calls? 15. You're on every minute daily decision past each other. You're not indecisive, you just like to get into each other's space a lot, so you share each decision you have to make with each other and are never ashamed to do so. Whatever your best friend says is law. If they dislike the person you're going out with, you may often want to consider their opinion and check out. Whether you're sending them a picture of your outfit every morning to make sure that you're not colorblind, or you can't decide to send that new cutie a late night text, your best friend is always there to help. Your best friend knows you better than anyone else, sometimes including yourself, so you don't mind taking everything through each other. 16. You communicate in secret language. You both have become so used to each other over the years that you communicate in secret languages even folks around do not understand. You communicate through memes and GIFs and code words so often it's like two of you have your own secret language. It is almost impossible for anyone else to understand what you say to each other all the time because you've mastered your secret language. 17. You have fun doing nothing. It's okay to admit it that too often, when you and your best friend meet, you have so much fun just doing nothing. If you were asked what you both did to have fun today, just spending time goofing at each other was enough fun for you. With your best friend, you'll look forward to the days of you two binge eating or watching movies all day long, or just laying around the house all day talking about nothing in particular, because the truth is, it doesn't really matter what you do as long as you have them around. Your best friend's company is all you need to have a good time. If this video inspired you, subscribe to our channel. We love you.